back to you, you know what I mean? But give us a call, 613-562-5967. You know, pledge, donate without, think about it, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? You're hearing some serious music, right? This is history in the making here, right? And all the other shows on CHUO, we're just on another level, you know what I'm saying? So you got to support, you know what I mean, what is the best, you know what I mean? So what we heard, I'm going to tell you all the artists, but we heard Peter Jackson, Vacation featuring Chrissy Spratt. Then we heard the All Night rhythm. From there we heard the Cotton Swab rhythm. You know what I mean? You could just look these rhythms up if they're not out yet. These are sneak previews. Some of these things are not even out yet. Then we heard the Moscow rhythm. You know what I mean? Big ups to Rushan. Yo, Rushan, if you don't know dancehall, Rushan is one of Vybz Kartel's greatest producers, and he's been making some serious tracks, you know what I mean, serious beats. Big ups to him. And after that, right now, we're listening to the Bat General rhythm. Sitting at Guana Hot, you know what I mean? I premiered this 3 weeks ago. I was one of the few DJs in the world to have it. I don't even think this is out yet still, you know what I mean? But it's crazy hot in Jamaica, you know what I mean? My parents are from Jamaica. That's why I bust some serious dancehall. That's why I know what I'm doing, right? So we're going to get Shel-B GT on the phone, you know what I mean? Plus, we got a track by her. It's called Can't Butter With It. So we might play that before the interview. So we're getting to a couple commercials and be right back in the mix. Like I said, last night's Peter Jackson show was lit. You know what I'm saying? Lit as a MF. Here we go. Here's some commercials. We'll be back in the mix.
Stay tuned. Radioactive will continue in a moment. You're on CHUO 89.1 FM.
Enough power to make your head explode, but with enough restraint to just give it a shake. This is CHUO 89.1 FM, independent radio for Ottawa-Gatineau.
That was some party thanks to my buddy's beer and joint. Here's the keys, joint.
Yo, I'm not driving. I'm way too stoned. How are you feeling, dear?
Oh, since we had that talk, I'm not driving tonight at all.
What about you, Dave?
You only had a couple of drinks.
And only a couple of puffs.
I don't drink and drive. No way I'm getting behind the wheel when I smoked weed, too.
How are we getting home, then?
Come on, Dave. Take one for the team.
Don't let weed and alcohol influence your decision to drive.
Yeah, I need a ride.
A message from Mad Canada.
We now return to Radioactive, here on CHUO 89.1 FM.
Yes. Shel-B, you there?
I'm here.
What's going on, girl?
What's poppin', Ottawa?
Yo, this is Shel-B GT, straight from Toronto. One of the illest out there right now, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for joining us here on the Magic Hour on CHUO.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart.
So, Shel-B, you know what I mean? Like, you're well known in Toronto and worldwide, right? And I know you've been in the game for a long minute. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the game for, and, you know, and the Shel-B, what does that stand for? Like, you know?
Well, Shel-B GT, everybody knows the Shel-B GT Mustang. If you don't, a good reference to the car is in Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor, I guess the car is called. But, yeah, Shel-B GT, my mom loved the car, and my mom passed away when I was just 2 years old. So she named me after the car. I think it's awesome. And, you know, I live fast, so it's proper.
And we heard this track, Can't Bother With It. Can't Bother With You, right? And this came out how long ago? And tell us the concept about it. It has that dance hall feeling to it.
I actually recorded this song. A long time ago, actually about 2 summers ago. And I just thought that the dance hall vibe was going to make a comeback. And, I was right. So I guess I'm right with the trend.
Exactly. And, you'll be up here in Ottawa. It's just summertime. You got more time and things of that nature and everything else, right? And, your background, you're Italian, correct?
Yes, I'm Italian-Canadian.
And, tell us a little bit about that, like the upbringing in your family and listening to hip-hop and how you got in.
I actually didn't meet my Italian father. As you know, my mom died when I was little, so I was in foster home till I was about 13, and then I've been on my own pretty much ever since. And I didn't get to know my Italian father actually till just 7 years ago, just before I was incarcerated, and he actually bailed me out. I actually met him in bail court that day, chained to 2 girls. He was bailing me out, and that was the first day I met him. So that's a pretty crazy story. And obviously, I'm a way different person now. That was 7 years ago, but it's just crazy how I met him, and I love him so very much.
And we see on your social media, right, like when you first got out, right, and you were just coming up with so much music. Now it's just totally changed. Like your social media is just blowing up, your Instagram, and what gave you the inspiration to like just push forward in such a short period of time?
Yes, everyone come follow me on IG at Shel-B GT7. That's SHELB GT7. Yeah, I just started doing my modeling thing. I've actually always been doing modeling or been approached by companies to do modeling, but I was always singing and doing my music, so I never kind of like gave it a second thought. But obviously, as I'm older and I have my 2 daughters and I'm still looking fly, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. And we got this next track called Trippin', right? Tell us about this one here. Oh, you're breaking up. There you go. Yeah, I can hear you right now. Perfect.
Yeah, the video is coming out next week. I already shot it. And Trippin' is for the ladies. It's a really good song just about going through it with your man. And I just really want everybody, I know they're going to relate to it. And it's an awesome song. I love it very much.
Before we get into the song, how was it as a female artist in the hip-hop game? You know what I mean? Like, have you faced any difficulties? And, you know what I mean? Like, just tell us a little bit about that. Your outlook on that.
Yes, well, I've been doing this a long time. I've been writing and singing and rapping for almost 15 years. Before that, since I was a kid. But I've been in the industry for a long time. Obviously, Canada just got known in the past few years, for the hip-hop. I mean, obviously, the Circle busted that open for us, and now obviously other artists are doing it as well. So Toronto's actually getting more of like a worldwide look at into the hip hop, because we do have hip hop artists here, and they've been doing their thing for a long time. And just because they're not famous on an international level, it doesn't mean we ain't out here. We've been doing it, and so it's just really nice now to get my shine because MVP's in the building. Shel-B.
All right, here we go. Here's Trippin' right here by Shel-B GT on the Magic Hour. Here we go.
Oh, I just... Is it really playing me or am I just tripping? Is it really playing me or am I just tripping? Got something to say to me or am I just tripping? Is it really playing me or am I just tripping? Y'all know how it goes, you can feel it in your heart. He's creeping on the low, telling lies, keep you guessing. Straight in your eyes, but you already know, girl, you already know. Hard to keep from spazzing, no answer to these questions. Done gave him so many chances, he still finding romances. And the ones who've been through it can feel it in their bones. And the ones who've been through it already know. Is you really playing with me? Is you really playing with my heart and soul? Is you really playing with me? Really playing with me? All my ladies same way with me? Hell no, hell no. All my ladies feel the same way. Put your hands up same way. Hell no, hell no. You ain't tryna play with me. Is you really playing me or am I just tripping? Is you really playing me or am I just tripping?
Yes, that was serious. Shel-B, you there? That, I will tell you right now, man, that's it right there. Beautiful.
I love this song. The video is going to be amazing. It's actually featuring a longtime friend of mine, Tugat, and it's going to be great. It's just, it's going to be a great video. It's a great single. I think a lot of females especially will be able to relate to the track, and it's just awesome.
And what are you doing in your spare time now? You know what I mean? Are you going to be traveling, doing shows and, you know what I mean, modeling in different places?
First and foremost, I am a mother first. I always put my kids before my selfish dreams. But when I'm not doing that, yes, I'm just working, trying to get my brand off. I'm actually, with the IG modeling, I'm actually putting out a poster booklet. So it'll be for sale on my website in the next month, just before Christmas. And you can go to www.shelbmusic.com, SHELBmusic.com, and it will be for sale there. So if you want to see the exclusive photos that are on IG, then you'll have to cop one.
For sure. Now, any advice to give it to any female artists coming out there in your type of lane? You know how, there's different genres of hip hop, right? But your type of hardcore, R&B, you know what I mean? Your style, like what advice do you give for these artists coming out?
Well, just be true to yourself. Like, that's first and foremost. Definitely, you have to have a plan. Your business needs to be right. You definitely need to know what you want out of this business. You know what I mean? Whether it's fame, whether it's money, whether it's long-term goals that have nothing to do with either. But you definitely need to know where you're going, and you need to remember where you came from.
Perfect. So this next one's called Get It Right. You know what I mean?
This is my favorite song to date. It's on my SoundCloud. Yes, it's on my SoundCloud for free for just a little bit. We're doing the video, and it's a really big budget video, so that's going to be shot next month. And then it will not be on SoundCloud for free, people. You will have to buy it. So go check it out. It's SoundCloud, and it's SHEL-B. And, yes, it's called Get It Right, and I love this song.
And any other, social media they can get a hold of you at and see what you're doing?
Yes, I love Twitter. Twitter's making a comeback. People were starting to forget about it because of IG and Snapchat and everything, but Twitter is the bomb. So go to my Twitter. It's Shel-B Music, SHELB Music, and my Snapchat is actually SHEL-BGT. So if you want my Snapchat for, my everyday type of things, if you want to see what I'm up to, that's the best place to do that. But my IG is number one. I always post the hottest pictures and the hottest video clips and song clips on my IG.
You should see that, man. It is hot. She's on the Magic Hour. It has to be.
SHEL-BT7. You know what I mean?
Anything last you want to say to Canada? Because CHUO is the #1 underground station in Canada. So the numbers are just nuts right now. What do you want to say to the whole country right now?
I want to say that I am doing my thing, and I've been doing my thing for a long time, and I really appreciate all the supporters that have really been there for me, even when I was going through my hard times and my legal matters. All that is behind me now, and I'm full-fledged, full steam ahead. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Shel-B GT. So please check me out, and you're going to see the best.
You know what? I respect that so much that, you've been through your thing, you really want a change in your life, you know what I'm saying? And we hear it, we hear it.
I mean, you go through things in life, you make wrong decisions, but at the end of the day, it's how you grow from them. And you know what I mean? I just want to tell people out there, You know, sometimes the fast way isn't always the best way. I know at the beginning of the interview I said my name is Shel-B GT and I live fast, and I do, but that's not always the best way to live. I've been living that way my whole life. So this is a lifestyle. You cannot come into something not knowing exactly what repercussions are going to be coming forth. So you need to know yourself in life, period, not just in this industry, but in life.
For sure, 100. Well, thank you so much, Shel-B, for coming on. We're going to hear this track, Get Right, and it's an honor. You're definitely going to come back on, but we're going to do it in the summer where you're live right here.
Yeah, and when you come to Toronto, see that, because I don't call it the other thing, you need to come holler at me. And you guys need to make sure to go to YouTube and see my new video for No Love, too. That is hot.
We talked about that already, about the 6. Like, straight up, she agreed, right? Ottawa is the 6. Our symbol is the 6. 613. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight
and
up.
That's the thing. We don't even, I know you guys have been known as that, but I mean, I don't even talk about the 6 like that. Like, that's a Babylon thing to me. So we don't do that around here.
For sure.
Not the people I know.
For sure. Let's hear this track. Thank you so much for coming on, Shel-B.
Get it right, baby. You know what it is.
Get it right, or don't be in the business. Here we go.
A moment so you know just what it is. Get it right, get it right. A moment so you know just what it is. Get it right, get it right. A moment so you know just what it is. Get it right, get it right. A moment so you know just what it is. Get it right, get it right. This forever. You know we moving right, this forever. Roll up, yeah, we getting right. Our 4 seasons, we breezing. I got these haters scheming. Both hands together, praying for my enemies. No malice, but they scared of me. Keep it moving, though I see the jealousy. I keep on proving, showing the best of me. Best believe, the rest can never contest with me. Diamond plus a gem. My mother was heaven sent. For my angels got the best intent. But I'm still living fast, can't seem to shake my past. Intelligence ahead.